Honestly, yeah. I think selling digital products is probably one of the best things you could sell online right now. Not only you don't have to worry about inventory, shipping, returns. It's digital. You just create it once and you start selling it. As long as you create a good product. Anyway, I think one of the best places to sell digital products right now is Etsy, and today I'm gonna show you how to do it, because I see there's loads of people selling digital products, and obviously not everyone's gonna be successful like every other business, but the people that are selling, they are doing quite well, because you just create an item once and you start flipping it as many times. So yeah, let's get into it. So according to my research and from me trying it, I think the way most people do it is they create a Canva account. And if you don't know what Canva is, it's like, think about it as Photoshop, where it's easier and they've got loads of templates. So yeah, so they create a Canva account, and the whole purpose of Canva is to have you create the templates there. So when someone buys your listing, they'll get a PDF, and the PDF will contain the link to the Canva template. I hope that makes sense. It will make sense once we start doing it, but yeah, let's get into it. So you want to head to canva.com and create an account. And for this, if you want to do the selling and creating the template, you will need a Canva Pro subscription, unfortunately, but I think it pays off eventually. So yeah, so once you head on to canva.com, you want to head to create a new design, and depending on what type of design you want to sell. Right, so these are some ideas of some of the digital products you can sell. So you can sell anything from like wedding invitation, restaurant menu, CV templates, Lightroom presets. This one, let's say we was creating an Instagram story, yeah, so that's 1080 times 1920. So let's say we was gonna do that. It will automatically create like the size for you then yourself. So I'll just drag this template. So alright, so this is just a quick example, yeah. Let's say we wanted to sell this template I just created on Canva. We wanted to sell it on Etsy. Let me show you how to do it. It's really simple. You need two things. First of all, you need your template, which is the one I've just made here. So this is what, when a customer buys it, they're gonna get a link to this document. However, you can't just upload this link on Etsy, because that's not how it works. So what you need to do is we need to create another document, and let's choose A4 document. So this is actually what the person will get once they buy it. Alright, so this is just a quick design. You can go in and obviously put more effort into it. First, we create the actual template, which is what we're selling. And then secondly, you need, this is like the file the customer would get that would send them to the template. What you want to do is you want to go and share, and then template link. So copy that, and then we go back to our second document which we just created. Click the box or wherever you've put that the customer can click to take to the template. So just click that, come to this icon right here that says link, then you paste it. Also put it on this one here. So do the same thing here. So that's literally done now. That's all you need to do. So we're gonna save this. I say, and you want to save it as a PDF. Just make sure it's a PDF. So go and download PDF standard here. That's fine. Another thing very important, you need to make sure you rename it properly, because when they download it and it's renamed thanks for your order, this is literally what they will get. So I'm just gonna change that. Right, perfect. Now lastly, what we need to do is we need to create image mockup that we put on Etsy. So if you don't know what image mockup is, a mockup is a full-size model of a design or device used for product presentation or other purposes. Think of it as a means of showing off what your design will actually look like when it's put into real world. For this example, this is the mockup that I used, and then this was the final product, so it gives you an idea of what a mock-up is. The thing about mock-ups is that the easiest ones to edit are mostly in PSD file, and a PSD file is basically a Photoshop document. So if you get a mock-up that's a PSD file, I don't think you will be able to do it on Canva. It works well because we actually have like a hand, so someone would know what it would look like in their hand. So we'll go back to Canva now, and then remember guys, this is the one we're selling, yeah? So I want to just download it. Then I'm just gonna download as a JPEG, PNG if you want it to have transparent background. Go on, open my file that I just downloaded now. It's on my desktop. I think it's this one. Perfect. Usually on the mockups it's quite simple, like mine here, I just double click this and then the instructions are quite simple. It says replace me, so I just need to make sure that I put my image into this, on top of this, make sure it fits properly. So just enlarge that a little bit, make sure it covers it all, save it, and then as you can see it's been fitted in nicely. Alright, so this is the final design I'm working with. So this is what a customer would see on the Etsy search. So if you typed in modern Instagram template, this is what would come up as the image. So I'm just gonna save it up now. Now onto the fun bit, which is actually putting this onto Etsy. Let's go. Now onto Etsy, you want to go on to create a new listing, obviously, and then for the picture we want to just pick up the picture that we just, the mock-up that we just made. This is the file I chose here that I just made on Photoshop. Right, so now for the title, you want to come up with a good title that describes what you're selling. One thing you can do is you can look at how other sellers created their title and then change it up a bit to match what you're selling. So I'm gonna go and just write my title that I think fits for this product. All right, so this is the title I came up with. So you need to try and use as much words as possible to describe like the product you're selling. About this listing, who made it? I did. Finished product, of course. When was it made? It was made this year. Now you have to put in like what type of category the product is in. So this example, template, I think it fits into, yeah, I think it fits into graphic design. Right, so primary color, I think I'm just gonna skip that. It's optional. You don't have to put in, unless you're selling something that's like one specific color and you want it to like basically rank for that color, then yeah, go for it. Occasion, not important for this one. Renewal, automatic, obviously, because you want it to keep selling. You don't want it to like expire or anything. It's digital product anyway, you can sell as many as you want. Alright, so now this part is very important, type. So now you want to switch it to digital, and you need to write a description about the product you're selling. So once again, you can look at what other best sellers are doing and try to like match that. Obviously change it to your own words. I think the best ones, you need to like have it in like a bullet point so it's easy to read. You don't want to write like a whole paragraph on this. No. Let's take a look at what one of the sellers has done. Right, so we're taking a look at this one and we can see he or she has them in like, you know, nice bullet points, and it shows what they would get to in this template, what can they do with it and all that. Let's take a look at another one. They've got everything like separated out. You don't want everything in bulk, you just want it to be easy to read. So I think for the description, looking at these examples, you could write something similar to that. I'm just gonna write that for the sake of the video. Anyway, tags, very important. So for the tags, you want to use words that the people would search. You can also go and have a look at what other sellers are doing, what type of tags they use for the product. Well, let's take a look. I mean, I've got this Chrome extension that gives me like more detail onto the Etsy listing. Tags example are Instagram templates, post templates, Instagram post, branding kit, IG post. So you could use this as an inspiration, of course, but make sure you change them up depending on the item that you're selling. For the sake of this video, I just took tags from the other listing, but obviously on your own, make sure you use the appropriate tag. For the pricing, because you're selling something that's digital, you can afford to take the risk to sell it low and then bump the price up once it starts selling, obviously in a reasonable amount. But I think what usually works is digital products under like £10. So for this, I'll set it to 5. Quantity £9.99. Once again, it's digital, so you can sell as many as you want. It will never run out. Now onto the digital files. Here is where you will upload the PDF we made before on Canva. Alright, so now that's been uploaded, and returns and exchange. Once again, because they're digital items, you can't really return a digital item after you use it. So I think that's probably why Etsy's put a lock on there. No, I think that should be it then. So let's publish. Alright, and just like that, we're done. As you can see, the digital item is listed, and when someone buys it, they will get this file. That's what we made on Canva. So when they click on it, it will take them to this page, which will let them start customizing the template. So yeah, that's all to it. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and make sure to check out my other videos.